Good morning. Welcome. I'm Elvie. Look. And as you're hopping on, please say hello, gorgeous. Hashtag hello, gorgeous. And I'm just going to take a quick moment. I've got tons of shopping links for you today. So many things are happening. And now I'm going to pin it so it stays at the top, so that as we're talking, you can always see it. There we go. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So today is about post-makeup, post-crying makeup. It was a very, very hard weekend for me, and I made it through, and I'm determined to pick up my happy panties and carry on. And so, but this is not just me. Everybody has losses. Everybody has things that upset us, that we crying. And then if you have to go out later, you want to be able to still look presentable. You don't want to look like a big puffy red ball and swollen. So I'm still puffy. I don't have as much redness, but I have dryness. I should have used my hydrating mask last night. What was I thinking? Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Shelly. And so I need to add super hydration back. And so I have been drinking my water, and I gave you a video with part 1 with the things to do to help after you've been crying a lot. Hello, gorgeous. And now today is the makeup. And there are some little things, tips that will help with the redness, with the puffiness. And so of course, the number one thing you want to do is use caffeine infused products, eye serum or eye cream. And so I've got the eye cream, and it has caffeine and green tea extract and ginseng. So that is going to help. I wanted to put it on as soon as I get out of the shower. It's like, nope, I will wait and do it with my girls. So I'm going to put that, of course, underneath where I've got a lot of puffiness, and it will help to start tighten things up and add hydration there as well. So I'm going to get my hair out of the way. And because it has sodium hyaluronate in it, which is going to help our cells to retain the moisture. And that's going to help so much. And this, I gave the link to this. It is truly a wonderful, amazing eye cream. I can feel it already. You know how sometimes you put a mask on, like an egg white mask? When I was a teenager, I used to do that. And you could sort of start to feel it tightening, and it's like that little bit of a sensation. It's a little bit of a cooling sensation too. It feels very good. So now I'm going in with my eye cream, eye primer, and we're going to do some eye makeup, but nothing glammy. And before I forget, I want to tell you about a sale that just started today on my website that I have for you. I'll get my primers on. So I am going to even add a little bit of hydrating primer under my eyes to add extra hydration there. And that will help. And now I'm going to use my mattifying primer for the rest of my face, which is going to help fill in those, it's going to keep my makeup out of inside of my fine lines and pores. And so just give a smoother foundation or base for my foundation. Feels good to be back. Got some dry skin. And then I ordered in Chinese food, so I never thought to ask no MSG. So I think that's also made me more puffy than usual. Okay, so the eyelash bundle is on sale for $70, I believe it is. Oh, I looked, and then it's like my brain. Let me quickly look. Oh, wrong one. What is the bundle? All right, lash shop now. So if you go to my website, you just click the bar shop now for the Celebrate National Lash Day. And It is, of course, I'm in the US. I have to change mine to Canada. Oops, right there. Okay, $77. Okay, yeah, I thought it was 77. So you choose any 3 lash products. So you can choose a mascara of your choice. You can choose the primer, or like, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mascaras to choose from. So I'll tell you about each of them. And a serum, the lash serum. Or you can stock up on mascara and just you can get the Twisted, the 4D, and a waterproof. And so we have the Twisted, which has the 2 wands, the Fiber Lash Mascara, which makes your lashes thicker. And then we have the Epic Mascara, which you have the choice of getting it in black, brown, or waterproof. So you see, we have 5 mascaras that you can choose from. So you can use this bundle to stock up on mascara. You can choose it to choose one of your mascaras or 2 mascaras, and then one of our serums or primers. You can just play with whatever you want for $77. Awesome bundle. I'm going to stock up too, because you should change your mascaras at least every 3 months. So I'm going to sit on, I'm not gonna, if you were crying, or, you know, like if this is the post-crying makeup, if you think you still might cry, I would put on the waterproof. I am past that. I'm thankfully past that. And my cloud is lifting. And so I'm going to put on the Twisted, which I would say is more water resistant. So I think I'm going to be good to go. Oh, I do love the waterproof. I did it yesterday because I was still unsure, and it's beautiful. All right, on to eyes. Very simple eye. So when you have been crying and your eyes are all red, and usually your nose is red, and it makes your skin and your blemishes come out from crying, you want to avoid, for eye makeup, anything dark, and it just will make your eyes look bruised with the red. And you want to also avoid pinks and reds. They will just make your eyes look more red. And so it's really nice to go with something very soft and neutral, and even in the browns. And so I've picked 2, or you could choose something soft in the cool tones, like blues or grays. I just would be very careful because you don't want to, your skin is not going to be as shiny, it's not going to be as healthy looking, and so we want to add life to your skin. By the way, hello gorgeous, welcome Karen, and welcome Ethel, glad to see you. So I've chosen Timid. This is the one I was searching high and low for yesterday. I put it into a little single. Yeah, Timid. I want to make sure. I don't trust my memory. Very, very pretty, soft. Oh, that's the other thing too, is this would be the time to stay away from shimmers and anything with a lot of shine. Your eyes are going to be puffy. We want to not draw attention to. Oh, thank you, Ethel. Yes, it was one of my hardest, which I wasn't expecting. Friday, I think I did a whole bunch of videos. I was doing really good, and I got up, I started my day, and then I just broke down. And you can't hide it from your body. You cannot hide something that has changed your life and changed me forever. So it was hard, but I've picked up my happy panties and I'm moving on. I'm doing my best. Did you hear a funny noise? I did too. So it's a very, very pretty, very soft peach. And that is one of the shades that's good to stick with is those tangerines based shades. And so this is perfect. So I'm going to grab, you can grab any brush really for this. I'm going to grab just a deluxe brush. You could grab any brush. You just want to put it on your eye. And I'm going to pat it. And what it's going to do, well, what we're going to do is, as you can see, my eyes, it's more puffy, and so it's turned into a hooded eye. And so I'm going to make a fake crease higher up and make it look like my eye is brighter, and that the crease is still there. And I'm going to fool everyone into thinking I still have a crease. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to blend that. Actually, I'm going to use my blending brush to, there we go. Do the same on the other side. And it's matte, and it's very soft. So choose any soft. Another good one. What would be another good one? There's a few. This one I know is not on the website anymore. I think it's Discreet and Gentle. There's Laid Back, which is kind of a cool based one. So you'd want to choose one that's matte. Very simple. There we go. Just very soft on your eyelids. And then I've chosen Earthly, which is, hello Merlin, hello gorgeous. It's this very soft pecan nut, matte nut brown, soft and warm, and so it's going to be perfect. I'm going to actually grab the fluffy crease brush to apply this. And I'm going to just take a little bit. We're going to just start small, and the same thing, I'm just going to swirl it on the outside. I got a new mirror. I have to show you my Zora. It has 5 and 7 times magnification. I love how it closes up like a book, especially here. It's quite dusty. Actually, the reason why I wanted this is because when the sun shines in the afternoon, with my other mirror, all of a sudden I thought that could create a fire. It's like this ding ding onto my roof or my ceiling, and so I was always running and turning my mirror around, and I thought, what if I'm not home and I don't remember? So this way I can just close it. And it's got a little tray to put underneath, and it's really bright. It's got amazing, it's LED lights, and you have 3 settings. So you can see you have, I wish I was an affiliate for these guys because I absolutely love it, and I have so many of their mirrors. So you have daytime, evening, and soft like photo lights. And it's also can turn sideways, so you've got that horizontal view, which is really nice. All right, back to my Earthly. And what you're going to do is you're going to keep your eye open, and we're going to sweep it across. And what I'm doing is creating the look that my crease is up there. And it's going to camouflage. If I went into my crease, it would be hidden. And so I'm going to add that color above. And just blend. And you can go as deep as you want with this. I don't want to go too dark, actually. Just going to do a softer eye today. And then I'm going to take my blending brush. And this special is all about eyes, the February special. I can't believe how bad the mail is. My palette 3, I can hardly wait for it to come. It is molten colors. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to be offering a master class. So I was wanting to wait to tell you about it till I got it, but I'm going to tell you about it now because everybody who buys it, I'm going to be giving you a master class on Zoom, one-on-one with a small group. And so what's amazing about it is that it's not shimmery. It is more like metallic, but as you blend it, it mattes out too. But it really amps up your game, and you can wear each of the colors by themselves. They're inspired by metals, like the bronze, the golds, the silvers. They're just beautiful. As well as you can up your game by whatever your favorite eyeshadow is, and then just add a little bit of that metallic bronze. and or metallic gold or metallic silver. There's 6 shades, so it's stunning. And so I took a master class. Unique offered us a master class with, I forget her name. That's why I wasn't going to talk about it today, and here I am. She's a makeup artist for well-known celebrities, and I'm going to teach. Whoever buys the palette, I'm going to give you a master class on that in the beginning of March. And I'm going to, as soon as I get mine, then I can show you and tell you about this offer. All right, keep your eye open, and we're going to sweep it across. Just tickling. I'm not going hard, even though it looks like it because my skin is so soft. It's been stretched out again. Oh, the joys of life. Okay. I have no idea if it's even. It's like when I get off camera, then I can really see. I think I need a little bit more over here. And then I'm going to take my blending brush, actually. Just, like I say, it's very soft. I'm not wanting to draw attention to my eyes today, but I want them to look presentable. And this will all get pulled together. Okay, we're not done with that yet. Actually, we are. Well, I know, we'll see. So for makeup, so you're all red and blotchy, and I'm going to do the same makeup routine that we did once before, is with concealer. And this is going to help camouflage, or the best thing for redness is concealer. And so you don't want to, it's quite thick, it's quite, you know, because it does have excellent coverage, but it would be too thick, especially on mature skin. And so by this method, you can be concealing, but not make your makeup look too heavy. And so I've grabbed, I actually have the same shade as my foundation eyelet, because I find that the BB cream is a bit light, but I can use what I normally use under my eye, which is lace. Does not matter, because you're going to put some BB cream over top of it. And if you don't have BB cream, you could use your foundation, but the BB cream is adding that extra moisture which we so need. And so I'm going to start off with just doing some dots where I want to make sure my little blemishes get covered. Could slather it. Now I'm going to just do a little bit under my eye, not a lot, like right mostly in here. And now we're going to just start wherever you have redness. So usually it's around the nose area, around here. And just going to distribute some evenly. Now I could start blending it with a blending bud, but I'm going to go in and do that with my BB cream. All right, so I'm going to grab a foundation brush to apply it, and I'm using Bisque, the color Bisque. There is one lighter, and then so you can see how it's quite light. That's why I chose my darker and I didn't go with my lighter concealer. Okay, and I'm going to hit all those, make sure I hit all those concealers, because the concealer dries quite quickly. And I want to make sure I get, and this is what the BB cream is, this tinted moisturizer. So it's going to give you a dewier look. It doesn't have good coverage though. So the concealer underneath it is going to give me the coverage I need. My skin, with, you know, when you're doing a lot of crying, it's very dehydrated, my skin. So I've been trying to drink lots of water. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my kabuki brush and blend. Washed my brushes yesterday. They're all nice and clean. And actually, for that area, I'm going to use my fingers because they work the best for that concealer. Just going to press. And I've got lots of hydration there. All right, let's get blending. Stipple blend, swirl blend. And if you wanted the more coverage, just use your foundation. Welcome, Merlene. Also welcome and hello gorgeous to you, Linda. Nice to see you. Okay. Give that a good blending. I did this yesterday. I know it's my hand sticking up here. Hello. There we go. Want to make sure to drag it down your neck too. We don't want our makeup to end in a line. It's very soft. And blend it under my eyes. Now, if you don't want that, you can see it's quite dewy. The setting powder will fix that up a bit. But I am debating if I might put a little bit of pressed powder on today. I didn't plan on that. I think I will. Sometimes I like to take a little bit of, I have one of the lighter shades, Poplin. I have Poplin, which I haven't checked lately if it's available in the press, but it is available in the loose. And I'm just going to add just a titch. And it's just going to give me a titch more coverage. And our pressed powders are just silky. And it's going to mattify that a bit. Okay, now let's do our bronzer. I'm going to grab my brush, and today I grabbed Jacquard. It's a pretty color. Again, I'm sticking with very soft. So we've evened out our skin tone. Not so red anymore, but we do need to add some health back. Tapered blusher brush and going in with Jacquard. And I'm taking very little, and I'm just going to swirl and tap it off in the cap. And then just making sure. So again, I'm just going to do a soft line, aimed from the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth, and swirl. And I'm just going to blend. And go get a little bit more. And what that's going to do is create a cheekbone. We're just going to make us look like no one will, if you can feel totally confident going out downtown, and even though it's just your eyes are going to be visible, you will look okay. You're not going to get people going, oh, what's wrong? So that's what we're aiming to do, to make it look like you haven't been crying. And just your eyes are still going to be swollen. Mine are still swollen, but you don't notice them so much because I've made it look like the crease is above, so my eye looks like it's still open. And we have a few more tricks we can do. some to the top of our forehead. I'm going to just stipple it on and then blend it. And I'm going to put some under my jawline. And drag it down. Just to not make our face so rounded. It's going to give the illusion that that's where it ends and create like a shadow effect. So it's going to add structure to our face. Okay. Oh, and I'd like to put a little bit down the side of my nose. It's amazing, you know, sometimes just even the act of putting makeup on is very calming and soothing to you. So when you are crying and you are upset and you get it under control, just this simple little act, it's telling your body, you know, you're treating it gently, you're treating it kindly, lovingly to yourself, and that helps soothe you. And be careful with what music you put on, though. I found that music is very emotional. I chose a very soft color blush today, Supple, which again is in those peachy tones. And with the tapered blusher brush, I'm going in. And again, you can feel where your cheekbone is. Right there's mine, the end. So starting there and going, hugging your bronzer. Just going to blend it. Same thing on the other side. Find where your cheekbone end, start there, and then I'm going to stipple it up. And blend it in. Okay, this is very warm colors that I chose today. Now, it gives the illusion of a little bit of a soft tan, very soft tan. So now let's go and do some liner. When you and our brows, that's the other thing we want to do. I set it aside, so where did I put it? So rather than, let's do my brows first, actually. So I'm using the pencils. I love the pencils. Actually, I love our palette, but it's not available, so I'm using pencils along with you girls. And I'm just going to take Kleenex and just wipe off some of the foundation on my brows. All right, what have I got? Let's hope I don't. Oh, I went and opened a brand new medium. It's good, it's nice. So that other one lasted me since I started this business, so quite a while. Yeah, I bought makeup in, I don't know when. I never really keep track. I must have to. It must be hard to soothe the love of your life. Yes, yes. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Broke me. It feels like it did. So I don't think I'll ever get over. I won't ever get over him. But thank you. Yeah. It's like it builds and it's got to come out. But that day is the hardest. It will always be the hardest. I can't, even though I tried really hard not to think about it, you just did. It just happens. It's like you just can't. It's like you're forced to go through a tsunami whether you want to or not. It's just not, it's a fact of life. Okay, so I'm going to line the bottom line, but thank you very much. Actually, I want to thank you, everybody. I want to thank you all for your kind words and your kind wishes. I really appreciated it, and it helped me get through this weekend. I appreciated it so much. I have so many amazing friends. Came to the rescue, and my family. And now I'm just doing little strokes. But I'm going to stop at the front. I'm going to go in with the light one, which is out of stock right now. I'm sorry. So sorry. And, oh, I forgot to shut my furnace off before I went on live. It's such a noisy furnace. There we go. And now the other side. This one's always the awkward side. Oh, I had a little piece fall. Let's grab this clean spoolie and it takes it off. So I'm going up to the arch and then down, and then fill in. So if my eyebrows naturally are quite in, and so if you bring them in following your line, it will really makes your face not look, it just makes it look more grounded. So from the corner of your nose, the corner of your eye, and up is where your brow should start. And then following the corner of your nose, the end of your eye is where it should end. And then your arch should be from your corner of your nose, the middle of your pupil. And if you can encourage that shape, it will help you so much in making you happy with your brows. Hello, Shelley, welcome. Hello, gorgeous. And so you might have noticed too, I do have a code to give you 15% off with Shop Hey June, and I have this new necklace which I finally just arrived. I just love it. It's called the Everdeen, and it's a tough one to get. It's always out of stock. So when you see it, you grab it. Oh, here comes the sun. It's in, it's out. It's in, it's out. Woke up to snowing. Still, it's just snowing ever so lightly. But it's above zero. I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. All right, now eyeliner. So another little thing you want to do is don't use black. It's quite harsh. Use navy eyeliner if you've been crying. I've got this real glare. Oh, I know, it's on the phone, it's the glare. And I might have to put this down just so I don't have this glare. There we go. And the navy will make your whites look whiter. And also, don't make a heavy line. You want to stick to, make a very fine eyeline close to your lashes. And so I've got Precarious, which is navy, and we're going to just do a very fine eyeline. Can you see? Actually, you probably can. Too big. Yours too big. I'm having to smooth out my lid. You could use the dip and draw liner. And by the way, this is part of the bundle. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Welcome, gorgeous. The bundle, February special, is Choose Your Palette. You have the choice of two. The brand new beloved, or our Jewel Tones palette, which I do have. And I've done a number of looks of that. Hello, gorgeous. And you can choose, and then you have an eye primer. It's all about the eyes. With that bundle, and then you can choose one eyeliner or one eye brush. Any brush, any liner. So you could choose. We have a navy dip and draw eyeliner as well. think I'm going to sharpen it just to freshen up that. Take the dry outer layer off and it'll just be going a little easier, I think. I'm trying to keep it very fine. There we go. I don't know, can you see? Maybe I should go over to this side. Just trying to do a very fine line. And now I'm going to grab a liner from the liner shader brush and just smooth it. Very soft. And the same thing on the bottom, sticking close to your lashes. It's tricky to make it fine. There we go. Now the other side. It's hard to talk when you're doing your eyes. So the navy will make your whites look whiter, and it's not as harsh as black. Okay. Now I'm even going to take a little bit of the white eyeliner, Pristine, and I'm going to add a little bit of this to the waterline. You could use a nude. I don't have a nude one, a nude or a white one. It'll just help making your eyes not look so red, because when you've been crying, everything is red. And this will just, what this does is sort of extends also the whites of your eye appearance. And so your eyes look more open and whiter, brighter. There we go. Okay, let's set this makeup, clean up my mess. Actually, before I do, I'm going to exfoliate my lips. That's so yummy. They're very drying too. And okay, now grab my setting powder, and then we're on to lashes and blush. Oh no, I did the blush. Like I said, I'm amazed that my brain is still working. I'm just going to apply this setting powder. I have to try to get more up there. I thought there was a warp in my desk, but it's brand new, but there's not. It's and because I used concealer, what I want to do is take a flat brush, looking for one here, here we go, and I'm just going to add the setting powder, but I want to press it under my eyes just lightly because I don't want it to crack, and with concealer under there. And this will set it. What's the little whites that I've got in here? Okay, just gonna take off the excess. There we go. And now, carry on. So now let's blend this. I was just gonna soften everything. Now, let's add a little bit of illuminizer. That's my blush. Here we go. I've got Benevolent today, which is this creamy white one. And I'm going to grab the fan brush, and we're just going to add a little bit of sheen to the tops of our cheeks, where you can see where the sun hits. It gets a little bit of a gleam, makes your skin look alive. Down the nose, Cupid's bow. Now, what am I missing? Mascara. I think where did I put it? I'm sitting on it to warm it up. So I always like to use primer. Now, the reason, especially if you think you're going to be crying, or possibly anymore, use the waterproof. And when you use primer, it's also going to help your mascara grab on and have something more not slide off, especially when you have tears. Your eyelashes are going to be more moist. The other thing is, this is the perfect time to curl your lashes, and that's the other sale I have for you on my website. Is when you, I forgot to tell you, is when you choose any 3 lash products, your choice, then you automatically get thrown into the cart an eyelash curler. So this is the time you want to curl your lashes. As post-crying, we want to make our eyes, it'll just help make your lashes stand out, which is going to hide the puffiness as well. They're going to act like a little fins, and you're going to get to see them. Ouch. And if I can, I'm not great at curler. How do you do it without pinching your skin? All you eyelash curler girls, how do you do it without pinching your skin? I need to know, because I keep getting my skin in there. Like, it hurts. I'm just gonna, and then just pulse it. There we go. So you're gonna get one of these from me when you choose 3 lash products for $77. All right, so now let's back onto the primer. I got to get my vision back, which I'm gonna need one soon. That's the other cool thing with this mirror, is you can lay it flat. And so when you're doing mascara, if you're looking down, it's going to help reduce the chance of getting any mascara on your eyelid, on your skin. And so now I'm going to use the Twisted, because it's just, I think it's my favorite. It just is. When I want a glam eye, I like to top it with the 4D. And then when I'm using the 4D, I like to seal in the fibers with the waterproof. But this really, I think I prefer the longer, wispier lash. Now I can put the light, it's light again. Blinds up, blinds down, blinds up, blinds down. So now I'm going to take the little one and go in close and get those little lashes that I couldn't get in close enough. And I'm going to add some length. And I could take more time, but I don't want to. You get the idea. I think sometimes putting my lashes on is gotta take that spoolie. There's just some little white stuff here. It must have been on my brush. Putting on mascara, normally I do take my time with when you really want. There you go. I don't know if you can see. They are very long and wispy. So now primer on the other side. Okay. Squeaky. So nice to see you girls. It's so good to be not crying and back on air again, back with you girls. February is always a bad month for me, and I call it February fog. My brain is just, it's a hard month. I'm always so glad to see the backside of this month. Now going with the little guy. I love it how it can get those little tiny lashes that are short, and it can put some mascara on them. And then some on the bottom lash. Gotta see my hidden. And what I'm wearing today too is, it's always nice to put on something that you feel pretty in, something that makes you feel good. And so this sweater is one of those things. I love this sweater, the colors in it. I don't like wearing anything that's too fitted. It makes me feel fat, especially I feel puffier right now. And so I gave you 3 links directly to my layering tank with the blue lace, as well as this oversized sweater, which I'll show you, and then my jeans, which are the double buttoned up. So for lipsticks, all right, girls, you really do want to go bold, because when you've been crying, your eyes are puffy, we want to take attention away from your eyes. And so this is the time to do it. And it is really good to stick in the tangerine line. It's just red you could do the flaunty, hot pink, but I've chosen, we have 2 lip liners that are gorgeous. You can use as lipstick. Peachy, which I love in the summer when I have a tan, or Popular, which is just a bit more of you can see, of a burnt orange, a soft burnt orange. So I chose to do that one because this one has a bit more of a shimmer to it, or shine. It's brighter. That's what it is. It's brighter. So this is sort of the same family, but not as bright. We're going to use this as lipstick. That's why I wanted to exfoliate my lips. So, and I'm going to do a light hand in the front. So I'm coloring it in. And just sparser in the front. Now, grab your Beach Bonfire lip butter. And it's going to blend that. And it's going to, there you go. Oh, setting spray. We have to set this so that our makeup doesn't break down or rub off. This is hairspray for your face. I'm going to grab my fan. It adds a little bit of moisture too and shimmer back in. And so we're just gonna look. So, can you tell that my eyes are swollen and red? And there you go. There is your post-makeup, post-crying makeup. Now, let me show you the sweater. It's so cute. It's oversized, stripes. You can wear it straight on. Just love it. And I've got the layering tank underneath, which just helps hold them in the layers. And then I'm wearing these lovely, because they're stretchy jeans. They sort of look nautical, and you can wear it off the shoulder, and it often will travel to the back, and then it's lower in the back, or you could even it up, however, it just sort of flops around, but it is so cozy, comfortable. It's bright and it's cheery. And I love it. And I gave you the link directly to it because it's on site. And if you use the code LV20, you'll get 20% off. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you get to check out some of the shopping. I provided the links for the jewelry, which I'm also wearing the Huggies with the little like diamond. The jewelry is 24 karat gold. That little sparkle always makes you feel good. Don't forget the eyelash. It's National Lash Day, so we have the lash bundles for you, and you pick any 3 that you want. It could be waterproof, it could be 4D, the serum, the primer, and whatever 3 you choose, doesn't matter, stock up, you will get a lash curler from me. Thank you, girls, for joining me. We are past crying. We're gonna move on now, because now you feel a little bit better about yourself, and that really is key to having a good day. Thank you, girls, for joining me. You stay safe. Take care.